Hey, what's going on, Who Dat Nation? It is yours truly, TJ Jones, the host of the State of the Saints podcast. And normally I do videos in the mornings. I release them during the day so you all can, watch them during the day. But I have some very breaking news for you. Some very devastating news coming out of Saints camp. Defensive end Marcus Davenport is done for the season. He is done for the season with a foot injury. He will be undergoing season-ending foot surgery, and that will shelf him for the rest of the season. And this is a very, very devastating blow for the New Orleans Saints defense. Marcus Davenport has been coming on for the past couple weeks. He has a total of 6 sacks this season, and his production in the run game has been outstanding. It is a very, very crushing loss for the New Orleans Saints. Now, we can talk about the next man up mentality. Am I really, truly 100% discouraged as if the Saints can't get over this? Absolutely not. The New Orleans Saints for the past couple weeks have shown me, and I'm pretty sure they've shown you, that they have depth at the line position. I mean, and it's some very positive things coming up out of there. I mean, to be honest with you, you look at players like Shy Tuttle, had the interception and, the return. And then he had a sack late in the game last week against the San Francisco 49ers. You seen Mario Edwards, a guy that the Saints picked up in free agency. He had a sack. You have Trey Hendrickson. He's slowly coming back. He's slowly getting his legs back under him, along with Sheldon Rankins and Cameron Jordan. And I just heard that the New Orleans Saints are working out former Tampa Bay Buccaneers linebacker Noah Spence and former Denver Broncos linebacker Shane Ray. Two guys that, in my opinion, were really hot blue chippers coming out of college, man. But you got to be honest, man, they were two busts. They had a really high ceiling. A lot of people had high expectations for these guys, but they couldn't get over the injury bug. But as far as these guys' production and coming in and possibly making some plays, I think they can if they can stay healthy. They were good in college. As far as Shane Ray, man, he really didn't live up to expectations. And Noah Spence, he just couldn't stay on the field with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. Always was hurt. But, these guys can add depth to the linebacker position because, Kiko Alonso and A.J. Klein have been hurt. So if you combine that with the defensive line, I think the Saints should be okay. But nevertheless, this is a devastating blow for the New Orleans Saints, man. Marcus Davenport, at the beginning of the season, I know we all had conversations about him. A lot of people second-guessed the Saints' decision, especially looking at Lamar Jackson. The Saints moved up for him. Everybody in the world thought the Saints were going to get Lamar Jackson. They end up getting Marcus Davenport, and people have been upset watching Lamar Jackson, basically run away with the MVP trophy and Marcus Davenport not really living up to expectations. But for the last couple of weeks, he has really been coming on. He has really been trying to put forth his best effort. He's been playing really, really well. So it's a very, very crushing blow, but the Saints can bounce back. I believe in the defense. Even though they gave up 48 points against the San Francisco 49ers, I still believe that the New Orleans Saints can weather this storm and put forth a better effort against the Indianapolis Colts, the Tennessee Titans, and the Carolina Panthers, and even in the playoffs. But I would like to hear from you. What do you think about the Marcus Davenport season-ending injury? Comment down below, like and share this video. This has been the State of the Saints podcast. I am TJ Jones. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Facebook, facebook.com, search State of the Saints podcast. Till next time, all I got to say is, who dat?